Ladies and gentlemen, this is our youngest student to have had an Arangetram. Our youngest was the 26th student at 11 years, and Srikari is now the 81st student, 9 years of age. She surely deserves another huge round of applause. She's been dancing for over an hour. And it is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our guests of honor, His Grace Satya Saradas and Her Grace Jaya Subhadra Didi. Satya Saradas serves as the president at the Hare Krishna Temple of Austin, affiliated with the International Krishna Consciousness, or ISKCON. He is a devoted disciple of the revered His Holiness Ramapada Swami Maharaj and has dedicated over 3 decades of his life to the practice of Krishna consciousness. In addition to his spiritual pursuits, he is a highly accomplished individual. He is the founder chairman of a successful software company in the heart of Silicon Valley. Together with his beloved wife, Jaya Subhadra Didi, they have committed their lives to the path of Krishna consciousness, selflessly guiding and assisting in embracing pure devotional service. In 2019, Satya Saradas, alongside a dedicated group of devotees, initiated the establishment of the Hare Krishna Temple in Austin. This temple has rapidly gained popularity in the Austin area. We are truly privileged, honored, and humbled to have their presence with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming His Grace Satya Saradas and Her Grace Jaya Subhadra Didi. Can you please take off your footwear before you come on the stage? Oh yeah, I'll put it there.
Hare Krishna. I would like to welcome all the esteemed members of this audience. Today is a very joyous and auspicious occasion of Srikari's Arangetram. I am truly honored to be part of this wonderful event, as all of you. Srikari is very extremely talented and a gifted child of our congregation at Hare Krishna Temple of Austin in Cedar Park, Texas. Our parents, Bharat Prabhu and Shesha Mataji, so they raised her up so nicely and instilled so many wonderful good qualities in her. And I am not an authority on Bharathanatyam. I know very, very little because my sister back in India is a Bharathanatyam dancer, and she went through this entire process of learning and under the bona fide guru and going through Arangetram and things like that. So I just want to say a little bit about how this divine form of dance is connected to God, especially the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. So little bit, maybe in 200 BC, there's a great sage or saintly person called Bharat Muni. He wrote Natya Sastra. Natya Sastra means the people who are not from Indian background. It is an authority, it's a treaty of, it's an authority of dance. I'll put it like that. So this sage has written this divine form of dance, it describes this dance as a means by which you can express your loving relationship with God. So that is the idea of this divine form of dance. And that's why it is called divine art also. So, and this, when the soul expresses this divine loving relationship with God, there are different types of relationships you can have. And that is called rasa, R-A-S-A. Rasa means a flavor of relationship. So this sage took that and it categorized that into 9 types of relationship one can have with God, starting with love, Srikara Ras, and Adbhuta, spectacular, or Bhayankara, fear. We saw Srikari was demonstrating those rasas by her bodily gestures. So the idea of this dance is to express our loving relationship with God through different ways or different flavors. Thereby you can use your talents or your abilities in the service of God. So that is the idea of this divine form of dance. So having said that, I don't know if Srikari is going to come. She's as I said, a very gifted and very talented child. And I wish her very, very best in her future endeavors. I also pray to Srila Prabhupada, our spiritual teacher, and also the entire Guru Parampara, to bestow unlimited blessings on this wonderful child, so that she can reach more success, attain more success, and reach the highest attainment of her human life. So that's my prayer, my wish also for Srikari. So I also have a very wonderful gift from our temple. This is called the Maha Garland. This garland is made with actual flowers. We offer to our deity, our God, and I got it as a prasadam. So I'm going to put it on Srikari. This is a sign of blessing, not only from all of us, also from God. So that's the idea. So I would like to request Srikari to come on stage. Okay, she's changing the costume, so I'll come back. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Can you go to the center stage, please? We would like to appreciate Jaya Didi, if you can come up as well. Thank you. Thank you. Our humble pranams to both of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will call you back at the stage at the end when we're going to give her a certificate. We'll have you come up on stage. Our next guest of honor is Kanaka Sathasivan. Srimati Kanaka Sathasivan is a dedicated dancer and exponent of Bharathanatyam, Kuchipudi and Mohiniyattam. She performed all over Texas and in Tamil Nadu, including with Nritya Sangam, the award-winning classical dance troupe. Kanaka is the Associate Director of Natyalaya School of Dance in Austin, and over the last 2 decades taught multiple students and led dozens of students through Arangetrams. She choreographed several productions, including writing, directing, and producing the original dance drama, Alice in Wonderland. She holds a Master of Public Health degree and is an expert on injury prevention and athletic nutrition. She founded her award-winning company, Natya in 2009, and her team has provided lighting and stage management to over 170 productions in 8 cities, including the marvelous lighting and technical support today. She is also the president of the Indian Dance Endeavor of Austin, a non-profit organization that encourages young artists. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Kanaka Sadasivan.
Namaskaram, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. My humble pranams to Guru Dr. Sridhara Sir, and my thanks to Bharat and Sesha for having me here today. It has been a pleasure to watch Srikari performing her Arangetram today at such a young age. Earlier this summer, I was blessed to have Sridhara Sir sit in on one of my rehearsals for my student Shivani. I had just spoken with Bharat and Sesha and learned how young Srikari was. When I asked Sir how the Arangetram was coming along, he said something along the lines of, I just teach. I cannot do more than that. Everything else is Srikari. It is a rare treat when a student comes along with such a natural talent like Srikari has. The role of the Guru, as always, is to provide knowledge, but it's the Shishya that takes the knowledge and skillfully turns it into art. The Abhinaya Darpana outlines the 10 skills that a dancer must have. Javaha Strutam Rekacha Brahmari Drishti Shramaha Meda Shraddha Vacho Gitam Patra Prana Dasha Smritaha. In English, this translates to agility, steadiness, graceful lines, balance, eye movements, endurance, intelligence, devotion to the art, articulation, and music. Other than articulation, which we will get to hear later, I'm sure, Srikari has aptly demonstrated that she possesses all of these qualities today, making this a very fitting debut performance. It is also a reminder that the Arangetram is not the end of the dance journey, but only a milestone, after which more advanced training can take place. The same treatise on Abhinaya further describes the ideal qualities of a female dancer. Of these, one stands out as critical for Bharathanatyam: the ability to know when to dance and to also know when to stop. So not only are Srikari's feet, hands, and eyes perfectly in tune with the jatis and corvées of the items, but she has the patience to wait for the beat, to pause and hold a pose without anticipating the next movement, and to blend the choreography seamlessly with the music. To quote the great dancer Martha Graham, I believe that we learn by practice, whether it means to learn to dance by practicing dance, or to learn to live by practicing living. No Arangetram can happen without countless hours of practice, which Srikari has dedicated many months to. And I hope she will continue to practice in everything that she does in life. Srikari, congratulations on today's Arangetram. I hope this marks the start of a lifelong passion for dance, and that you continue to challenge yourself and strive for perfection. Thank you.
Srikari and her parents would like to give you a token of their appreciation. Thank you, Kanaka. Your phone. Thank you. As mentioned in our first item with the Guru Stuti, that we humbly Salute to all the gurus and teachers here. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce a senior guru, Guru Srilata Madhuri, who has trained in Bharathanatyam under the tutelage of late Guru S.V. Ramamurthy, senior disciple of Sri K.N. Dandayuddapani Pillai and Guru Srimati Manjula Ramaswamy at a very young age. She was introduced to Kuchipudi and was trained in the art form by her cousin Srimati Uma Deolapalli, disciple of Sri Vempati Ravi, and also Guru Padma Bhushan Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam, who also happens to be family. Guru Srilata Madhuri has performed and participated at several dance festivals and competitions, both in India and the United States. Some of her accolades include the Madras or Chennai Gana Sabha Award at the age of 10, winner of the dance competitions held by the Balananda Sangam, a popular radio station in Andhra Pradesh, performances on Doordarshan or the National Indian Television in India, and participation in a Kuchipudi presentation in Cupertino, California, which earned a Guinness Book of World Record in the year 2008. She participated and presented along with visiting gurus, fellow artists and her senior students, several dance dramas in both Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi dance styles. To name a few of her dance productions, Amukta Malayada, Mahishasura Mardini in Kuchipudi in the year 2008, Tyagaraja Ramayanam in Bharatanatyam in the year 2008, Nauka Charitam in Bharatanatyam in the year 2012, and Kumara Shambhavam in Kuchipudi in the year 2013. She is the founder and artistic director of Sai Natya Niketan School for Performing Arts in Austin, Texas, and continues to teach both Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi to dance enthusiasts of all ages. Guru Dr. Sridhara Akihapalu and myself are very, very honored and grateful to you, Guru Srilata Madhuri, for accepting the invitation to be the guest of honor here and to come and bless Srikari. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Guru Srilata Madhuri.
Gurubhyo Namaha, salutations to all my gurus, and namaskaram to one and all of you who are here today to witness the Bharathanatyam Arangetram of Srikari. I would like to thank Dr. Sridhara and Srikari's parents for inviting me here to be a part of Srikari's Arangetram performance and an opportunity to speak a few words this afternoon. An Arangetram literally translates to ascending the stage. It is the debut performance of an artist in an Indian classical dance or music. It is the moment that every artist looks forward to as they ascend the stage to perform and showcase their talent and years of intense training. It is a milestone in the journey of a Bharatanatyam dancer, a culmination of a lot of dedication, passion and hard work by both Guru and the Sishya. Bharatanatyam is one of the oldest classical dance styles of India that combines artistic expression with a sense of spirituality. It is a blend of two distinct components, nritta, rhythmic dance movements, which utilize a vocabulary of classical steps to create complex rhythmic patterns, and Nritya, which depict a story through facial expressions and body movements. Emotions are suggested through various moods and the silent language of Abhinaya. The communication through symbols is in the form of expressive gestures set to music. The gestures and facial expressions convey the rasa, a sentiment or emotional taste, and bhava, the mood, of the underlying story to express various themes from the Hindu mythology. In the Hindu texts on dance, the dancer expresses spiritual ideas by paying attention to 4 aspects of the performance: Angika, gestures and body language; Vachika, the song, recitation, music and rhythm; Aharya, the stage setting and the costume; and Satvika, the artist's disposition and emotional connection with the story and audience, wherein the artist's inner and outer state resonates. As the verse from Natya Shastra goes, Yatho hasta tato drishti, yato drishti tato mana, yato mana tato bhava, yato bhava tato rasa. Where the hands go, the eyes should follow. Where the eyes go, the mind should follow. And where the mind goes, the emotions are generated. A mudra holds a special place in the Indian classical dance, and it has been well described in the shloka of Natya Shastra. When an artist expresses feelings with different hand gestures instead of using words, it is known as a mudra. Rasa is an expression of emotions which arise in the heart, expressed through the face, eyes, and gestures, is called bhava. The ultimate goal of a performing art is to bring an expulsion of emotions in the heart of the audience. It is a pleasure to witness a very young, talented artist, Srikari, portray bhava with ease today. Indeed, a feast to the eye. I am honored to be here. Dr. Sridhara, thank you so much for inviting me here, and Dr. Neela. I congratulate Dr. Sridhara for adding this wonderful feather to your cap again, and for training and introducing this very young artist to the world at a very young age, 9-year-old, doing her Arangetram, the marvelous expression and spirit. I'm in awe. Congratulations, Srikari, on achieving this milestone in your dance career and for a fabulous debut performance today. I know you have more to do today, complete. But remember, this is just the beginning and not the end. And I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Many more years of dancing. Thank you all.
Thank you, Guru Sri Lata Madhuri. The family and Srikari would like to give you a small token of their appreciation. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now, before I hand it over to our Guru, Dr. Sridhara Akihapalu, when we presented the 11-year-old many years ago, people were questioning how can an 11-year-old perform. And I think we had the similar. So I've asked him to share with us a few words on why he decided to present Srikari at such a young age. Normally we have students presenting when they're around 14, 15, and then older adults, older women, not older adults, because that's a different term. Older women who are, completing their passion or continuing to enjoy their passion, perform. But to have a child perform and performs so beautifully and so maturely that we can't even believe that it's a 9-year-old dancing in front of us. So I now request Guru, Dr. Sridhar Balu, to share with us his reflections.
We at Kaveri Natya Yoga think whoever comes to us is a blessing from the God. Sometimes you are blessed extra, which is the case today. And Srikari has done the best artistic tribute a guru can offer to the world of art through her dance. And why I chose to present a 9-year-old, I don't know. I'm kind of a restless teacher. I tell people, you have a goal, I can help. Because by nature, I'm happy, lazy, laid back. I don't have to do anything to be happy. But sometimes when the kid comes, give me a job, I try to do my best. And Srikari was one of those kids who refused to leave the class. Usually, I have seen when kids join, they say, "Sir, can we take a break?" even before they have done 1 minute of dance. Here was the kid who would sit for her batch, and the next batch, and the next batch, wouldn't leave till I closed the studio. So much so, the mom stopped accompanying her because she had many chores to do, including cooking. So the dad had to come sit with her. And if at all somebody deserves credit, it's Srikari and the parents for having diligently done this journey. I think for the parents, there is nothing more important than Srikari's wishes. And Srikari's wish is dance. She's also very talented in many things. I'm sure her teachers would vouch for that. I have seen only her dancing part. I'm absolutely delighted with her focus and commitment. And she's one of those kids where I didn't have to tell her much. You know, sometimes the teacher puts 90% effort, the student puts 10% effort, sometimes it is 50 and 50. With her it is like 90% her effort and 10% mine. So when Kanka said that, it's true, I did say that I love all my students equally. But the output is different from each of them depending on their talent, merit, hard work, commitment. So I lay no claim or credit to what my students achieve. I'm just happy to sit back and watch them blossom into something. And each and every student of mine, of ours from the school, has given us tremendous joy. And all of them have performed above expectations, including today. And I'm always happy to be proved wrong in my estimation. And I live in Austin, but I come in San Antonio. I come to Austin on Thursdays. And there's a very little window of teaching that is possible for me, just 4 to 5 hours. But within that, we have been able to achieve quite a bit of artistic output thanks to my Austin students. The young and the old have been behind the school, supporting in every request we have asked. I've asked Srikari to go to some teachers in practice, and their student Sheila especially has done. So I like to share a lot of this credit to all the Austin students and teachers. So like a family, everybody supports everybody, and it's almost a dance paradise for us. So I don't want to stand between you and the second half of the dance. I would like to thank our chief guest, Mr. Das, Kanaka, and my dear friend Srilata Madhuri for having graced the occasion to bless our dear Srikari, and I'm really indebted to them for their blessings and encouraging words. Thank you all for being here, enjoying Srikari's dance with me.